for a higher line of Snatty team, within the line of Sianati. Another exclusive interview, bro. Then there, I have a female man proving any a former Wafa striker, former Hatfield, and then former Liberty professional striker from Benanata. Ubagana and American, one of the finest footballers are into me in the game. You're trying to see my banner interview night. I share so airline of Snatty teams on YouTube. Mr. Wa subscribe to the channel, no? Like, share, now for comments, then you go. For your son's about many Bernard Atta and a train come over on YouTube. Linus Native TV so YouTube. Mr. Subscribe to the channel, no? Like enough for comments, then you go as man. Ben.
Yeah.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm good.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Still be able for
the I'm my day inside.
Now, let's catch a crack. You didn't talk about Ghana. Ghana since last year, but you didn't so good so to now. And you want to say more to see?
I think the Ghana, I think January. Yeah. I mean, I do be there fine. Everything is fine. I just me practical. Bone fracture of my ankle. So I think that was latter part of December before the very first round. Yeah. It's I was out for 2 months, so I decided, okay, let me come to Ghana and be with family. So after I can get good training for myself and get back to the pitch. Yes.
So how far with your injury?
Yeah, I think I've done. When I came to Ghana, I was like a month to recover. So after a month, I need to do scan. So after the scan, the bones were alright, but I was feeling some kind of pain there. Until I waited for another 2 weeks to do another scan. So, but I was training my gym work and doing some practice. So the second scan was like still the same, everything was okay. So they were like, the pain, I'll adapt to the pain and the pain will go by itself.
So very soon we'll see you on the field again.
Yeah, of course, I think very soon.
Some of us we know you a bit, but somebody might ask that Bernard Atta or Shenibo Boase, who really is Bernard Atta? Walk us through your journey from coach level to professional level.
Okay, so Bernard Atta, I was born in the suburb of Accra, the coastal area, let's say Dansoman, DC. Yeah, DC is very big. You have old Dansoman, new Dansoman. So I was based in 205 Agege. And I played for Mighty Victory, that's my post football club, Mighty Victory. So for Mighty Victory, that was for Mighty Victory, and I was scouted to Feyenoord Academy. That's Wafa now.
Okay.
Yeah, by Samade.
Yeah, the late Samade.
Yeah, the late Samade. So it was from there that like everything changed for me. Yeah, my football career. Then from Feyenoord, Asec Mimosa. Yeah, Asec Mimosa. Then from Asec Mimosa back to Feyenoord. I went on loan because I was under contract with Feyenoord, so I went on loan. So back to Feyenoord. Then from Feyenoord, I was in Jablonec in Czech Republic.
Yeah.
Yes. Then from Jablonec in Czech Republic, and I came back to Liberty. I had a little managerial, little one. So I came back but before I was done with Feyenoord, before going to Jablonec, Mr. Anson spoke to me that he wanted to sign me, but I had already secured a deal in Czech Republic. Yeah. So after those small issues that happened, I just phone called him and we made an agreement. That was where he found me like in Liberty. And in Liberty, I had a purpose, and I think I achieved it.
Because some of us, me personally, I got to know you much more at Liberty Professionals before you came to Africa. Let's look at your journey Liberty Professionals. You played about 3-4 seasons there at Liberty Professionals. How was it for you?
Okay, I think I played about 2.5 seasons. Yeah, I think 2.5 seasons, if I could remember. That was later 2016 there. It wasn't easy because, where I grew up, I'm very popular, like well known in where I grew up. So it was a challenge because I've never played the Ghana Premier League before back then because all my because of the academy life and everything. So, and I said, I was playing the Premier League in Cote d'Ivoire. So it was a challenge. Like, can you? Because everyone knows who you are. Like, yo, Manuchu, blah 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 blah. So I was a challenge. So my first season, I struggled. Yes, not because I struggled because of indiscipline. Because of I wasn't too professional.
Yeah, you felt you were not up to that task, that level there.
No, I was there because I was that kind of player who I believe in myself. You understand? So I'm like, yo, minimum. Yeah, I go. If you give me a chance, I'll prove. I'll score. Whatever, like in terms of football, intelligence, everything, it's there because I played for fair or so as usual. But I was indisciplined because of my sleeping time, mixing life with football.
But let me chip in. You've played at the academy level for a certain level, and then in terms of indiscipline, I think it should be something you should just be able to overcome.
Yeah, you see, when we are in the camp, we are very disciplined, but from the academy, we are very disciplined. But when you are growing, like, and so wow, now only 18, if 18 going now, he feels he wants to explore. You understand? So I think that I didn't notice quickly, but it helped me. So my first season, I struggled a little. So my last 2 seasons, that was why I did the magic.
Yeah.
So I got to myself, like, went to the boardroom, did my this and that, and like I was like, oh, okay, I'll come back. So the second season, then, yeah.
Do you think Liberty professionals paved the way to stand up for you?
Very, yeah. I would say that. I would say that because it was easy to connect because I was the type that nobody comes to Liberty. Like, Liberty didn't have that much fans. You understand? Because I follow Liberty, they didn't have that. Like, I'm coming to. At the coming back, it was just Liberty. So when I joined, we had one guy to act as in, like, yeah, because we are in Dansuman. So my second season was hot. So fans were trooping all angles, like from Accra, the Jamestown, Mampopi, Kolegonom, everywhere they were trooping, and I was hot. I was scoring. I was doing my thing. That was my second season. So I think I scored 10 goals or so.
Yeah, 10 goals in 18 matches or so.
Yeah, I think, yeah. So there, and it connected easily because of Liberty is well known.
Yeah.
And me playing Liberty, being a Dansoma boy.
Also played a huge
huge, very one. So it made a stardom connect easily for me. Yeah. So I think I was there with Latif. Yeah, I was striking partner with Latif. And I remember in Liberty, he was the top scorer, and I was the second top scorer in Liberty, but he won the goal king.
Yeah, he won the goal king.
So I was like, oh, okay. So Latif Poa. So I'm that kind of person that I always challenge myself. Like, if you know me, anybody who is closer to me, I like to challenge myself no matter what. So when Latif, I was like, oh, okay, Latif Poa, then I have to make sure I'll be the top scorer. If not in the league, then in the club.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and the third season was like, I think I did 13 for, I think 12 goals and 2 FA Cup, I think something like that. So roughly the 2 seasons I hit like 24 goals.
Yeah, which is not bad. I mean, it's a very good record for you as well. Let's look at whilst you at Liberty. I mean, you know Liberty to have produced top stars, the likes of Sule Alu, the likes of the Boateng, Michael Essien, and all these people. They passed through Liberty professionals. At a point, did you felt like you could also get to that level whilst you were playing for Liberty?
I never had a thought in my mind like Suleiman Tare, Derek, and I never had when I was in Liberty because where I grew up, we were used to big stars. You understand? And even our course football, Stephen Asamaja, them, they play there. So it's like it's normal to us.
Okay.
So it didn't occur to my mind that, but I do hear Sule play. Yeah, I know for a fact, but I wasn't like, I'll come to training. I'm like, okay, maybe Liberty or Sule ball Liberty. Yeah, but in life, everybody in his destiny.
Exactly.
Sule ball, they are a blaster, or why you say. Maybe also the ball do pepper, so yeah, somebody will look up to you. Obviously, on do pepper, so yeah. So it varies. Just say you have to have a goal. That's what I think.
Ebusuafo Line of Native TV so YouTube. Yeni Benadata and Nutrition come on. If I subscribe to the channel, like share, na for comment let's look at Yensha Emra switching from Liberty Professionals to Heart to Folk. You were just very hot. Now you're too hot. I remember I said Coach Kim Grant and Edu Ba Heart to Folk. Walk us through that journey from Liberty Professionals to Heart to Folk because he made mention in one of his statements he needed you. That was why he brought you for a purpose. So walk us through the journey at Heart to Folk.
Okay. I always say football it's now business. I always say people who are closer to me, football is business. Before I came to Asifok, before I left Liberty, I didn't come direct to Asifok. I played in Azam,
Tanzania.
In Tanzania, Azam FC, and in Algeria, I'm Lila. Yeah, so after my season in IM Lila, I had a contract in Saudi.
Okay.
Yes, but I was delayed because of these North Africans payments delays. Yeah, so I need to clear my money before I can. So because of the delays, the contract didn't go through because Arabs they don't really have those patience like Europeans.
Okay.
So for me to after I came to Ghana, so for me to be in Ghana, I think it was June, July there, August.
Getting close to the transfer.
Yeah, so for me to be around without playing, Grant spoke to me, and I knew him in Czech Republic. Yeah, because I said I will never play Ghana Premier League. Of course, I remember when I was from Azam, Kotoko came on board. Yeah, when I was from Azam, Kotoko came on board. That was CK and later Bakwesi and all So I said no to them. Yes, I was like, I'm not interested in Ghana football. But the relationship that I had with Kim Grant was very tight. Yeah, he helped me when I was in Czech Republic. He really did well for me. So I was like, okay, let me ignore and just for him, but not because of anything.
So he was the reason you joined.
He was the main reason.
Okay.
I joined Hasselhoff, not because of. But I remember Hasselhoff when I was in Feyenoord. That was 2013. I think when I was in under 20.
Yeah.
I remember Hasselhoff came on board. That was Duncan's time.
Like David Duncan.
Yeah, Duncan's time. So I was going to ASEC and Hasselhoff came on board, and I think everything was almost done, but I couldn't join back then.
Okay.
And so move to ASEC. Yes. So I think coming to Hasselhoff was mainly purposely because of Kim Grant, not anything. Yeah, that's the real fact.
But let me ask you this because I remember there have been a couple of times where you were not really finding your feet at Hasselhoff.
Yeah.
Very tough challenges for you.
Yeah.
Let me push you to the wall.
Yeah, push me.
Do you regret playing for Hasselhoff?
Hasselhoff is a big club, one of the biggest club I think in Ghana. And I think Has and Kotoko, they are the two biggest clubs in Ghana. They all have their differences. I wouldn't say I feel regret, but I will say things didn't go well as I planned because I'm not God. I had my purpose, but because of one or two things within, so it made me feel like I would like Minyanka, Mamba, but now it's too late. But it was really tough. It was really tough there. Yeah, it was really tough. I wouldn't say this I went through. I think since I started my career, that was
It was one of those
bad times in my life. I always say this anybody who's around Hasselhoff was one of those bad times. But it's all going experience. Yeah. So
would you say it was pressure from the club, from management, fans, or probably some of your teammates during your struggles at Hasselhoff? Who would you attribute a majority of the problems to?
Normally the fans it's normal. They do their thing no, of course, if they are there to bash and criticize, it's normal. So I don't really think about fans when it comes to, because oh yeah, they are, you do good today, you do bad tomorrow, they'll talk about whatever. So, but I feel it's not about players too. Also, I don't really think about players. I always think about myself, like I said, challenge myself. But I think it's mismanagement. Yes, that was what caused the whole this thing, because I feel say if you don't want somebody, be a professional, like yo, Charlie.
Stick to the personal level.
Yeah, don't. You know,
Then that's it.
Africans would like to go to the left.
Instead of going straight to the point.
Yeah, just give the person letter. But because I'm not that kid, that's like I paid my dues in Liberty, and even those who were in Hasselhoek, when I was playing for Liberty and I was hot, they were nowhere to be found. So at least some respect. Oh, I don't need you. So I thought that it's mismanagement because of Kim Grant went and new manager came, and I think he didn't handle things right. That's what I feel. So it is what it is.
But we are still on Hatfield. If things should change, if there should be new management, new coach, and then the opportunity comes for you to go back to Hatfield or play for Hatfield again, would you consider that decision?
Hatfield?
Yes. It's very difficult.
What? No, not to say the Ghana League said it go hard. Yeah, Charlie. Let me tell you, Ghana League is not easy.
Very tough, very tough. Very
no, as in, I don't know, as in the playing, but the general life, it's not easy.
I understand.
Yeah, just it's for the now. I see more youth, so it's for them to also get their stardom, but for me to, I'll just relax somewhere and just think about myself.
But talking about the Ghana Premier League being tough, there are a lot of challenges, would you attribute some part of the challenges to finance? And I'm asking that because during your stay at Hatfield, did you face any form of financial challenges with the club?
No.
They were always on point.
Yeah, Hatfield they were always on point. I think. Yeah, they were always on point. Yeah, I think that's the salary. I think they were cool.
It came on time.
Yeah, when I was in Hasselhoek, I think my time in Hasselhoek, everything was
very okay.
On point. I don't know, but I think have do very well with those kind of salary issues. Yeah, they do. Yeah, though it's not that big or what, but Hasselhoek, I don't know of other clubs, but Hasselhoek, they do very well. And I think things have changed, and I see the good complex, like they are trying.
It's not bad. Togby is
he's doing brilliant.
We have to give him the credit. Let's move it. We are still on club football.
Mm-hmm.
You are currently in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
How is football in Saudi Arabia?
Football in Arab world is not easy. If you see somebody playing, you see someone who is a striker, who plays in like Arab world for like 3 years consistent, like man, you need to give respect. You can't, because there's no time on the there's no time. You need to just bang in the goals and that's it. Yeah, in Arab world it's not easy. That's the only thing I can say. You just have to be consistent. Europe we like there's more time. It will come. He's developing. That's the way, developing. In Arab world there's no developing.
And is it because they don't give you huge contract? Let's say they don't sign for maybe 3-4 years compared to how they do it in Europe. That is why they are always on your neck for you to deliver.
I think it has been there for years. I think that's the only problem in this Arab world. I wouldn't say only Saudi Arabia. It's everywhere, like Egypt,
they don't sign
Algeria. No, they sign. But even they can sign you to 3 years and just 10 minutes. Yeah. So it's like that's the only. I don't know. I don't really know. I don't want to use a word but I don't really know the problem. But for me, I feel say yes, it's football. Football, you have to be consistent.
Okay.
So just stay 100% every day. Give 100%. That's it. So I feel say if you're a striker, you are going to this country. These Arab people, they need goals. So just be ready for it. And if you want to stay there, you make money.
You make money.
But
Very good money.
yeah, of course, but you have to deliver.
Sure you deliver.
That's the problem.
It was for Linus United TV, so I am enjoying the conversation with Benedata. I mean, revealing information span here, but I'll still be pushing him to the wall to unveil certain questions that I'll ask him next. So kindly subscribe to the channel, like, share, and put your comments on that. Let's look at them. We are switching a bit from club football. Let's look at national football. I remember you've been called to the under 17 before.
Yeah, under 20, under 20.
Under 20. How about the 23 as well?
No, I think under 20. All those after under 20. Yeah, I didn't play under 23.
Very good. But 17, the transition automatically moves to 20 and then 23. So let's be in this gap. 20. You've been at under 20 level before.
Yeah.
Do you think that currently our youth football from the 17 and 20 has declined to the state that it is very difficult to even produce good talent out there?
I think I wouldn't say decline, but I feel say there are some things that need to be changed.
And what are those things?
I feel, in my opinion, everybody has his opinion, because it's like our time when I was playing under 20, we have the likes of Daniel Mate, like Bafo, like those top players in the Ghana Premier League. Has Koto Ediana, like Babarama, Felixana, Muntayo Tego, Isaac Saki, top. That was when you come to Ghana Premier League, you're like, oh, okay, top players, Fatau, Safiu, Benjamin Fadi and all that. So I think things have changed. Now, even when you go to the university or the secondary schools, you see them and you see like they are more young ones. You can put your mind and check. They are more. The university is not like before. When you go to Lagos, you'll be like, oh, big guys and all that. But now it's more of like young ones. So now our football is becoming more of young chaps. So I think we have to get a structure. This group of players, like the way they do in Europe, this group of players, when they do well in the major like tournaments, we keep them. We just from under 17, we just at least we can push all.
Okay.
At least 10 solid 10 players, like they did to the Ajimambedu Dems. Yes.
2-9 squad.
Solid to the under 20. Then you'll be adding quality from the Ghana Premier League. Then still building.
Sure.
It will end up to the Black Star. That's how I think development is.
So there should be a proper transition from the 17 to 20. Then
it should be proper, but the system in Ghana doesn't allow. The system in Ghana and everything doesn't allow things to work, because we criticize, and when we criticize too much, it confuses those people handling. Then they lose weight.
Exactly.
And it's like they have to do what the citizen wants.
Okay.
But if you want to be like, I'm going for A, be in A, finish with A before you go to B. That's how in Europe, if you criticize by the same squad, you see them in the if it's England, you see if it's Foden, you see Foden in under 17. They will develop him, and you see him in the national team, the Lions. Yeah, that's it. So you don't deviate, like just be there. When you know what you're up to. You understand? Yeah.
Because I'm asking you because just today they released the under 20 squad, the Black Stars Light for the All African Games, which starts this weekend. And then if you look at the squad, I mean, they've been in camp for quite a number of months now, and I stand to be corrected, but they've won all of their matches that they've played, all friendly matches that they've played. But here is the case, most of them are not players that we've seen or we know them, so sometimes it's a bit challenging, a bit worrying to see. But we just hope and believe that this group of players that they have managed to put together will move on to the next level. Now we are still on national football. I think we have about a week or two for the international break to begin, and then I mean, national teams will partake in some qualifiers and then some friendly matches as well. The Black Stars of Ghana don't have a coach. Do you think that we need a full-time coach, or we should just go in for a stand-in coach or a caretaker for now?
Black Star. It's a whole lot of discussion.
We'll summarize it.
You can go for Mourinho. It will be the same. The problem is not the coach.
I want you to identify the problem. Since you've played for the
it's a whole lot involved. Ghana, the Black Star itself, it's the government is involved, the ministry, the sports,
Sports ministry.
it's involved. Decisions are not barely made by an individual. You understand? But if one person makes the decision, I think we'll not be where we are now. Like, you hire a coach, you put everything in his hand. Do your thing. In Africa, Charlie, even somebody will say, coach, even if the coach is doing the right thing, they'll say, Charlie, why is it?
I want you to identify one problem that the Black Stars is facing and then just give us a solution to it.
Black Star solution.
We watched the AFCON. We saw the performance.
We should just be truthful to ourselves. That's all. If we want to win something.
So we being truthful. Are you talking about the players?
You say somebody like being truthful. Somebody will play qualifies. He's in form.
Then you drop him for another person for the tournament.
You're not being truthful. Or the yaw.
And then call.
What I say? Yeah, team. You do team. You are building a team. So when you start campaign, you have to know this crop of players that I have called. I'm taking them to the world. I will chip in one or two when I find out there's somebody doing extremely well. And my player that I have selected is dropping. But I don't change like
the entire team.
Or I don't change like quarter of it. No. You keep them. I remember England, Rooney them on time, Yeah. The players that I see, that's the players I always see. The Gira, the Paul Scholes, the David Beckham, Ferdinand, yes. It's the same as Asians on time. We saw them. So how was it? They played the qualifiers, the same couple of players. So we only chip in. I remember the test Frimpong. He was hot. Then Asamajan also came in. Matiama was in.
Yeah.
So we don't think, just a little bit. So the thing will be solid. That's how we do it. So it will keep going. So when one is dropping form in his club or in the national team, then you go for good replacement. Then you as now we have a shame. Yeah, so you'll be competitive and you are being truthful. Like you have to be when you're honest, it brings luck. Yeah, so it's like you're dropping me my ball qualifies and you're dropping me and say if you're old player Bibeka said because of young rewarding this so it's all we are not truthful to ourselves, just be truthful. You understand? So that's the word I can use, truthful.
Well, I want to ask you this question.
Yeah.
I mean, you rightly stated that for you, honestly speaking, you have no plans of playing the Ghana Premier League. I understand your sentiment. I mean, there are equally some players as well. I want to know your reason. I mean, your one huge reason why you don't want to play in the Ghana Premier League, because I mean, in as much as we are all not too happy about the way our football has got into. I mean, we saw the performance of Dreams FC in the CAF Champions League, CAF Confederations Cup, and then Mediama as well. So I want you to be very blunt on this. Why that very reason you don't want to play in the Ghana Premier League?
We are not developing, as in.
The league is not developing.
What?
The league is not developing.
It's the same as when I was very young. I was watching Dombote, Chastela, when I was very young. I was watching crowd.
A
lot of crowd. I remember I used to watch Liberty and I think some club. Emba Power played for Liberty. Emba. Yes, I used to watch at Classic because I used to play for this Muncheni, this for
Community football,
Osu, then Bukum, then things. So we were the guys that they would select us to go and catch balls
Oh, okay.
at the stadium.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was seeing like stuffs, but growing up and like years gone down and still the same. It will never change. I don't know what's the problem.
We are hoping it changes. I mean,
Because
it's very difficult.
when Haas was hot, Kotoko was hot, untouchable in Africa, and see where we are.
Now we have only one slot in Africa.
See where we are.
It's very, 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 very bad for us.
So it's not improving, and it's the same. I would say it never improves. And you see, I know people are doing their best. I see online like the CEOs, the club owners, everybody are doing their best. But I don't know but I just say the thing is the same. It's not improving. Yeah. You can't tell me Toby is not doing his best. It's good complex. Protocol, they are doing stuff. Media man, see.
Yeah.
They went to Dubai. Other Adriana, they have their stadium. But it's the same. One player from everything, like football is business now. Yeah. It's business. Even other countries, like I was in Ghana, I had a contract like in Tanzania, man. When I tell you the salary I was earning in Ghana, when I was playing Liberty, you laugh.
But would you say it was a stepping stone for you? So it wasn't really a problem for you?
It's your job. There's no stepping stone.
So if you are saying it's your job and it's a stepping stone, how much were you earning around that time?
It was peanut.
Nothing
peanut.
About?
Peanut, we are very, very low, like the peanut.
So I want to ask you this. Would you always push a fellow footballer? Let me put it this way. If you don't want to allow your fellow footballer move to neighboring countries like Libya and other countries, let's say Tanzania, Kenya, Zambia, to play football there, I mean, how much do you think each player should be paid? The minimum salary for a player to stay in the Ghana Premier League. I believe that when we are able to keep these stars, our league will become very competitive.
I think
yeah. So how much do you think Premier League player should be aiming at the end of the month?
We have to I think the minimum should be 10,000.
Cedis.
Yes.
Wow. And do you think some of the clubs can afford that?
Is it that's the problem? It's not. That's the problem. I think I played in Albania, right?
Yeah, Apollonia.
I think that's the problem. If 6 clubs can afford to pay 10,000, if you want your league to be, you know what people like, what changes? Money changes so many things in human life. You understand? I wasn't like this. Like I wasn't living good life because I was earning peanuts. Yeah. But things started changing because of you understand. Yeah. So it's money. When somebody hears you are earning 10,000, or the player all these are 10,000, so it becomes a talk on the radio. A player will say that's the kids who are the crowd 10,000. So somebody might be earning 50,000, 40,000, 30,000. You understand? So financially, when the players are earning good, 10,000 not be money right now in Ghana.
100 million. Old 100 million.
Old 100 million. Send a Ghana here, how you say no. When you come out 10,000, 1 man you go finish. I tell you nothing. Yes.
It's not easy.
It's not easy. So you see, when somebody's sending like 600 Ghana, 7 Ghana, 800, 1,000 Ghana in this economy, what do you expect?
Very tough.
You want the person to play to the highest level. You better play good football. Now 1,000 Ghana, all the man the crowd, yeah, they cut out. Go be run or say good piano. Yeah, you understand? You have good business. So it's money. It's all about money, business, money. unless you don't know what you don't know what you are doing. But main problem in Ghana football, money. The players should feel comfort. That's where quality players should troop in. You see, House of Oak, they've done something.
Yeah.
House and Koto, foreigners are coming to play. Yeah, you so when the money is there, they will start trooping in. If I'm earning like 30,000 or 50,000, where I grew up and I don't spend that much, 30,000. Let me bank could be now. Get my good supplements, everything, good diet. I can get a personal trainer. I'll make me try at least a month to always improve. Like those things, So I have to invest in myself to improve on the field while training with the club.
Exactly.
I have to do my things right. You see, it's 1,000 Ghana, and you can't do them. So, player in the book, I said the performance can't hit 100 always. It will come down. Then it will hit. It will come down. But when you're looking at these Man City players, Charlie, see the figures.
Of course, yes. They are in much
Especially even in Saudi, man, Charlie.
It's okay. Life is very good.
Man,
they pay very well.
Man, even a bonus with the, you see.
Okay.
Yeah, sound mind.
It's even motivates you to even give out your very best on the field.
When you they go play, when you hear your bonus, see they can't take this. Charlie, they go all out. You understand? So footballers now alive because we have short. 35 years. Ronaldo Muna 30. Omoko 41. No, normally 33 global names like 33, 34, but 35. Last car 35. Ronaldo and Messi, I don't know what they are searching for. Yes. So if you said stepping stone, what if I don't travel?
It means you will be forced to play.
You have to play in the league and make something at least, because after 30, who paid my with 1,000 Ghana, what means heavy? And then you see, some who played are back working.
Yeah. I spoke to one player, and then he said, if you are playing the Ghana Premier League, you can't make properties. Do you agree to that assertion?
It depends on the club that you are playing. When you are playing a club like Kotoko, it has. No, you can't make property.
You can't even build a house, a 2-bedroom house, get your own car,
Whatever.
start some small business by the side.
Yeah, a family man.
So you agree to that assertion that you can't make
No, I think you can't. No, you can't. Unless you're not a family man. You understand? Okay, you be my median you the hustle. As a median you the hustle, then I just say you go Kotoko. Maybe your friend said, I won't take
something small.
Your mother won't take. You have a wife, you won't take. Your daughter, you for take school fees. You and Kata, you for eat bills. Where you are staying at the apartment for the club there, you have to pay what light bill. Your house that you left, maybe you there Accra, you go Kumasi. Your wife did there, you for pay bills. Your father is sick, pay. Your mother is sick, pay. Your sister they go school, oh bro, pay. How much they take? 5,000. What you go eat? Your daughter for eat. My guy, you can't. No, make nobody lie you. I be street boy. You understand? I be total street boy. I grew up in the street. You can't. If you want to do something in Ghana, unless you are earning enough, anyone way they earn somebody they earn hand to mouth. You understand? Now we need now say we kakra.
So with the 10,000 the minimum card at least.
Oh, you go, yeah, you can that one there. If you earn 10,000 there, where you don't feel do property there, wow, like.
My very last question, then we are done with the interview. It's a general question, but I want to put it to you in just a very simple way, so that you give me a very simple answer. Can we bring back the old days in the Ghana Premier League?
Yeah, we can do that.
I just want you to just mention at least one point that we can do.
Just use the media, the internet. We are in the internet world, so just use it. TikTok, Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram, use it. That's what the foreigners are doing, the Europeans and whatever, like Asians, and that's it. I remember I went to watch the Black Queens.
Last week.
You see the way people troop in.
Yeah.
Even the Black Queens, they never expect. You know what triggered that? I saw people who don't even watch football. Like when you see they came by social media because of the energy, what we saw in the AFCON, the TikTok, the dancing, whatever they are doing. So it's like we also have to do some to show the world we to on our own day the feed one. So if you want people to troop in, I think the best, the internet, the media, the internet, because when you wake up in the morning, you don't even take your Bible. What do you take?
First thing is take your phone and you go to social media.
So if you are publishing something good, oh, this guy is informed, like write something, blah, 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 and he's seeing it on his man, he will come. So it's it can come easily, but we all have to have one mindset. You understand? It will come like everybody, like the stadium will be full. Internet. People were in, I think Blaster had some issues. People like about trooping in and filling the stadium and all everything. Like I think some game. So I think Blaster people were like, will not watch Ghana Blaster because they are not in good form. I mean, recent time, it took only internet.
It's true.
And he went to the school, the Kumasi, blah 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 blah.
Yeah,
See the way, I remember. Yeah, Ghana Nigeria something. I remember, and it was full. Yes. So it's the internet.
And I think that the World Cup playoff, the last World Cup playoff.
Yeah. So everything, internet will make you, and it will make you make money. It will make you lose so many things. So we have to use it properly. See, they love football.
Yeah.
Ghana, we love football.
Love football.
When you can sometimes people come here not because of I know Messi or this guy they play good. No, just to have fun. You know, because maybe Kudus is playing well or no. Sometimes people want to be it's fun. Yeah, to just release stress. That's it. Because somebody can tell him say he knows this striker. He knows number 7 has to play here. He doesn't know, but he's there because it's fun. Because he see it on internet. So I'll say it's
very true. Before we move, my last one.
Yeah.
You play in Saudi.
Mm-hmm.
When are we seeing in the Blasters?
National team. The national team is for all. I think when you get more, you get recognized. Well, the way I was being selected in the under 20, it's the same as national team. So I think I need to do more. I did, but I need to do more because I scored so many goals in Saudi. Yeah, and if you are not being recognized, that doesn't mean you are not good. Just do your job. When God's time, say, oh, Charlie, Linus, they will call you Blaster. So you don't have to give it so much focus. Just do your thing. Your time comes.
So at the right time, we'll get Bernard in the Blasters. Thank you, Bernard. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I really appreciate it. It was for Bernard Kwame Atta, former Wafa, former Liberty professional, and then former Hartlepool striker. You see, Obobo and Asosina Kane was Saudi Arabia. On the industry, come on in real Linus Natiti. You say, subscribe to the channel, like, share, now for comments, and then for sponsorship, advertisement, just call 0547 573032. All African Games. So this weekend, you're very sure. So the live updates, exclusive interviews, any other exclusive VIF for African Games. Linus Natiti TV, YouTube. Yes, also the part 2 of this interview, bro. Bye bye.